Once upon a time in a small village there lived a young boy who was very lazy every day. Instead of working towards his goals, he wasted his time on unimportant things. He would go to sleep late, wake up late, and spend hours doing nothing useful. Laziness had become his constant companion. Whenever his parents asked him to do something, he would make up excuses or avoid the task. His parents tried to guide him, advise him to be more responsible, but he never listened to them. Instead, he argued back, refusing to admit that he needed to change his face. He often said, "I will do it tomorrow," but tomorrow never came. As time passed, his friends started to progress in life. They were achieving success, finding jobs, or even starting their own business. Meanwhile, the young boy remained stuck in the same place. Not moving forward slowly, he began to realize that his bad habits were the reason for his lack of progress. He tried to change himself many times, but he always ended up going back to his old ways. He started to feel like a failure, convinced that he could not do anything right in his life. One day, feeling utterly hopeless and lost, the young boy decided to leave his home and go far away to a place where no one knew him. He walked all day long until he reached a forest on a mountain, tired and hungry. He sat under a last tree and began to think about all the things he had done wrong in his life. Just then he noticed a small hut in the forest. Curious, he walked over to the hut and saw a man sitting quietly in front of it, deep in meditation. The man's face was serene, and he seemed to be at complete peace. When he opened his eyes, he looked at the young man with a warm smile and asked, "Who are you, my friend? And what bring you to this tense forest?" The young man poured out his heart to the old man, explaining how he felt like a failure and did not know what to do with his life. The man listened patiently, his eyes filled with kindness and understanding. After the young man had finished, the monk offered him some water and food, saying, "Eat, my friend. An empty stomach cannot think clearly." After the young man had eaten, the man said, "You see, no one is born a failure. It is not who we are, but what we do every day that shapes our lives. If you can change the way you start your day, you can change your life." The young man was a bit surprised and asked the man, "Sir, how can the start of the day make such a big difference in our lives?" The monk smiled and replied, "Yes, my friend, the start of our day has a significant impact on how the rest of the day will go. If you start your day well, the rest of your day is more likely to be positive and productive. But if you start your day poorly, it can easily lead to a chain of negative outcomes." The boy, still curious, asked, "So please tell me, how can I start my day in the best way possible?" The old man responded with a gentle smile, "It is actually quite simple. My friends, start by waking up early in the morning. This one small habit can lead to many other positive changes in your life, just like when a flower blooms. Bees automatically comes to it. In the same way, when you begin waking up early, other good habits will naturally start to follow. This is the first step towards self-discipline. If you want to train your mind, there is no better way to begin than by waking up early. In fact, waking up early has been a habit practiced by some of the most successful and influential people throughout the history." The boy then asked, "But sir, how can waking up early bring other good habits into my life?" The old man explained, "You see, our bodies need around 8 hours of sleep to function properly. When you start waking up early, you will naturally begin to go to bed earlier. When you have a regular sleep pattern, your life becomes more organized and disciplined. As you introduce discipline into your life, laziness and procrastination will slowly disappear. This regular sleep cycle will improve your overall sleep quality, making you more alert, energetic, and ready continued waking up early also gives you a head start on the day before the world gets busy. It allows you to organize your thoughts, set clear intentions, and focus on the task that truly matters. Early risers often find that they can accomplish much more in the first few hours of the day because the morning is usually quiet and free from distractions, making it the perfect time to handle the most challenging task. Then, he added, the early morning hours are often considered the most peaceful time of the day. Without the noise and interruptions of daily life, you can concentrate better on your work or any task you undertake, whether you are a student preparing for exams or a professional planning for your day.